most, there will be a thinking trap going like, why is it always raining on me? Why me? I mean, why always me? And maybe look around and see if there's evidence for that. Maybe others are getting wet too. Gerald Hüther, a famous German neuroscientist, coined the term, from the inside, a hamster wheel looks just like a career ladder. Think about it. So, do the things for the right reasons. If you're it's a totally different thing if you're executing a belief that you should be something because somebody believed you should be something, or if you're doing it because you see a purpose in it. That's a totally different things. There are totally different things, even though you might be doing the very same thing. It's a totally different reason for that. Now, if all of that does not help, okay? So, this is the Oort's cloud, okay? In the Oort's cloud, there's a solar system. In this, there's, I think it's the 5th planet. On that, there's a continent, a country, a nice place, a group of people, organic structures in a room thinking about resilience. Now, if you take that perspective for a second, what is really worth worrying? I mean, really, yeah? I mean, so what I'm trying to say here is work with perspectives. Put things in a different perspective, right? From that perspective, it's pointless, right? And how can I play with perspectives in order to manage myself? What is really important here? Is it worth worrying that much? How do I charge my batteries? What are the non-negotiables? If you're not putting it in the calendar, it is just like the New Year's goodwill thing where you're signing up for the gym. Does it help you? No. Is it helping you going to the bar at the gym, having an energy drink, watching the others doing their thing? No. If you're not doing it yourself, it will not change anything. And this is about doing it. So what is it that you can do to influence your body so that your body can influence your immune system, your cardiovascular system, the neurotransmitter level in your brains? All of that is influenced by our body very, very, very directly. And it's proven over and over by research. If all of that does not help, let me remind you that this is a guest play, okay? I'm very optimistic now. In about 100 years, nobody of us is here anymore, right? So if that is true, and it is true, we can as well look for something that makes our life matter. And if we found it, we can try to do more of it. It is very, very simple if you look at it from that way. So it is a lot about doing. It's a little bit about knowing, but it's very much around doing things. So again, leading others, if you think of leading others, if you think of leading people, 80% of our communication is nonverbal, so it starts with us being a role model and being good at self-managing ourselves. And that requires, every now and then, that you need to be different than the rest, because you know it for yourself, and that requires that you need to be bold and do the things that you think are important and not that everybody else thinks that they are important. Right? So with that, be bold, and thank you very much for your attention.